Hey y'all, what's going on? It's Red Hawk. I know y'all know about the new movie Superman from this year, 2025. It's dropping tomorrow nationwide. And I just want to tell y'all what I think about it. I'm really excited about it. It's just like being like a kid again, reading the comic books. Because I think the suit is like so dope. And I know a lot of people were upset about Henry Cavill not being able to reprised his role as Superman. And I thought Man of Steel was an awesome movie. I loved it. And I definitely enjoyed Henry Cavill and all his portrayals as Clark Kent Superman. In the Justice League movie, Dawn of Justice, Batman versus Superman, Man of Steel. Because Man of Steel, I think, is a great movie. But this new movie, Superman, stars David Corenswet. I'm hoping I'm not saying the name wrong, the last name, but he's a new Clark Kent, new Superman. I think this guy has the perfect look of Superman, the right build, right height, everything. So I think he's going to do a good job. And he's playing Clark Kent Superman. And Lois Lane is going to be played by Rachel Boren, Borshahan. Nicholas Hoult, who you know from X-Men, he played Beast on X-Men. He's playing Lex Luthor. Never knew he was gonna play Lex, but when I saw him as Lex, with the bald head and everything, I was like, okay, word. I think he's gonna pull it off. I think he's a great actor anyway, so I think his portrayal of Lex Luthor is gonna be really dope. I think so. And Eddie Gathegi is playing Michael Holt, aka Mr. Terrific from the Justice League, and Eddie played in Twilight, played one of the vampires in Twilight, if you ever seen him and playing that. And he also played on the X-Men movies, X-Men First Class movie, played Darwin on X-Men First Class. So if you ever seen X-Men First Class, you know who he is. And also, it's the actor Anthony Corrigan. He's playing Rex Morgan, aka Metamorpho. And if you read the comics, you know who Metamorpho is. He's dope, dope superhero. He can shape shift his body all kind of ways. And this actor Nathan Fillion, and I'm if I'm pronouncing the names wrong, my bad, y'all. But Nathan Fillion, he's playing Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, but he's playing Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, who we know Guy to be like a douchebag, a jerk type guy. He's like real cocky and full of himself and has no filter as far as what he says out of his mouth. He just speaks his mind. Real rough around the edges, can be sarcastic too. But I honestly do think that Guy is like one of the dopest Green Lantern superheroes from the Green Lantern Corps and stuff. And my favorite suit for him in particular is the red suit. And I think that's like really, really dope with him. But like I said, guys, he's really, really a real dope character, even though he's a jerk. And I think he's going to pull it off really well, because when I saw him on a trailer of Superman, I was like, okay, yeah, he looks dope as Guy Gardner. And the actress Isabella Merced, she's playing Kendra Saunders, aka Hawk Girl. I love Hawk Girl. Hawk Girl is by far one of my favorite women of DC. When you talk about DC Comics, like Hawk Girl is one of my favorite. I'm already crazy about Hawkman, who we know to be her soulmate in the comics. But Hawk Girl herself, I really like Hawk Girl. I always liked her. I think she's really dope. That's another reason why I like Justice League Unlimited cartoon. If you guys ever saw that cartoon, yeah, she's up there too, the character. And Wendell Pierce, he's playing Perry White, the editor-in-chief on the Daily Planet. And we know that Perry White is Clark's and Lois's boss for the Daily Planet. And me seeing Wendell Pierce play Perry White, when I saw the picture of him, I was like, you know what? I think this is gonna be really dope, really dope, really dope. I think it's really dope. I think he just has the right demeanor and everything for the portrayal of Perry. I think he's gonna bring to me, I think he's just gonna bring like a new kind of thing to Perry White, just a new paradigm to him. But just like when I saw Robert Pattinson playing Batman, Bruce Wayne, I was like, oh, he's playing Bruce Wayne, Batman. But then when I saw him in the suit and saw the movie, I was like, wow. So I think Wendell's going to give people that kind of thing with him portraying Perry White. And anybody that, if you ever saw Wendell, you saw him on The Wire. He played in The Wire. So if you watch The Wire, you already know Wendell Pierce. You know who he is, if you watch The Wire, because, Wire is an iconic show. And of course, they got Jimmy Olsen on this movie too. He's played by an actor, Skylar Gisondo. And I'm, like I said, if I'm doing the last names wrong, my bad, y'all. But Skylar Gisondo, he's playing Jimmy Olsen. So, of course, Jimmy's in the movie because, Jimmy is like the sidekick to Clark and Lois. Because Jimmy works at the Daily Planet as well. So I think everybody that's playing in this movie, I think they got some great actors playing in this movie, playing these characters, and I really think that I think this movie is going to be like really dope. Like, it's going to do numbers. I really think it is. I think it's going to do numbers, like big numbers. So I think it's going to be a really great movie. And like I said, I enjoyed Man of Steel and all the other movies that Henry Cavill was in portraying Superman. So, like I said, for this new guy David to be portraying Superman, I think is a really good look. Because I think, and to me, David, he looks like Superman when Superman first started off, like the first 3 or 4 or 5, 6 years he's been Superman. That's how he looks to me. Looks, because being how young he is and everything. He has a really youthful look. So I think he's gonna be great as Superman. And the suit is like crazy, y'all. I know y'all been seeing the suit all over Google and Instagram and YouTube and all that. The suit is like phenomenal. It's like really dope. And the suit definitely puts you in the mindset of the comics, because it really jumps out at you like a comic does when you're reading the comic books. It jumps out at you like that. And the way he looks in the suit and everything is almost like he just took a comic book and shook it out and he just fell out the comic book in real life. And so I think this movie, like I said, this movie is going to be really dope. And the trailer, I love the trailer. And I just think it's going to be an iconic movie, like really dope. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section about the new Superman movie 2025 starring David Corenswet. All right, y'all, Red Hawk 1.